Hello students, welcome to the class. I'm Yogita. Our subject is CNET, Nursing Education for Nurses, and today we are going to discuss about self-instruction module. It also called as SIM. Now, a self-instruction module is one of the classroom method of teaching. Now here it is a accepted strategy for self-learning and enhancing the knowledge. It is also defined as it is a self-containing written material for the learning purpose for the learners. That's what a sim which help you to learn by yourself. That's the simplest meaning of your self-instruction module. The characteristics of sim: it is self-explanatory, self-evaluation, self-motivated, self-learning, and a self responsibility, that you are taking responsibility of your studies. So this everything by myself, I am doing it. That's the main characteristic of sim. Next, the phases of sim, self instruction module: preparatory phase, implementation phase, and evaluation phase. So mainly we can notice three phases here. In preparatory phase, you are trying to gather maximum of data, any information about the background of a student, background of their knowledge, any content, any material, any areas you're using for it, any detailed information, whatever you want, which is related to your study or which is related to that particular context what you're going to prepare. You are having that information, data collection, gathering the data. That's what comes in preparation phase. Next is implementation phase, where you're using certain dimensions to understand, you're trying to find the solutions, you're making some assessment, you're planning some interventions, you're trying to bring some changes, you're trying to modify the behavior of an individual, enhancing their knowledge, improving their thinking, yeah, cognitive skill. These are all factors which contributes in implementation phase. The last was evaluation phase, where in evaluation you're trying to evaluate, you're coming to the conclusion, you're having a fair judgment, you're trying to make a fair decision based on your process what you analyzed. So these are the important three phases of sim. Next, the component of sim. A sim means it is a ready-made material what you are using for your learning purpose. Now what are the content what we can notice in sim? One is title, introduction, instruction, overview, objective, pre-test, learning activities, formative test, and summation at the end. Now, title means you are giving a particular name, your title for your content, for material what you are prescribed. Background information. Now, here that will give a detailed information about your material. It is suitable for whom? Okay, it's about your introduction. It will give an idea. This material is suitable for which category, which level of students, students who belongs to which class, yeah, which section can make use of this material. Overview. Now this overview give an idea about the content, what exactly the material is about, which process they're talking, which learning aspect they're discussing here. So that idea you will get, which technique you're going to learn today, what information you're going to gain today. That idea is briefly explained in overview component. Then you're having a pre-test. In pre-test, you are making a test. You are asking certain questions to understand the knowledge level of your student, to see what they know about the particular material. Instruction for the users. Now here learners has to follow certain instruction that will be prescribed. How you should make use of this self-learning module. How you can learn, how you can go through all the steps, how you can implement that, how you can give your response, because test will be there after each session. So how you can respond to that, how you can check your right answers. So these all instructions are given in instruction component. Then you are having a learner activity. Learner activity means activity is prescribed. A large material is broken into a small components where small steps are prescribed, where you are following the steps and you are learning the activity. Also, a very important component is objective, where what is the actual objective of your sim. how you are going to achieve your objective. That's very important. Then finally we are having a formative test where a test is given. It's also called as post test, to understand after using this sim how you improved your knowledge, how much is the progress, what is the gain. So that can be assessed in formative test. At the end, summation, where is a total summarization of your entire sim process, how you are benefited with the help of sim. So these are the component of sim, self instruction module. Then the advantages of self instruction module. It is very simple. It's a self-containing written material. If you are able to read, you are able to follow these techniques. It is formed in a simple frames where even the dull students can able to understand. You can read it, you can use it whenever you want, according to your timing, according to your convenience, according to your need, you can use that. Then it is prepared based on the interest of an individual. Now individual difference can be detected, and depending on your capacity, your caliber, you can make use of this self instruction module. Now this is really a benefit, because those who are working in certain profession, they may not find time in a daytime, so whenever they are free, they can improve their knowledge. Self interest, self motivation, self understanding is required, which will really boost your process of learning. This is an advantage. Then the disadvantages of sim. There is no teacher, no communication, no interpersonal relationship, no developmental of language, no developmental of any human relations. You cannot communicate with anyone. If you have got any doubt, your success, you cannot share your feelings. And one more thing, that if the student don't have that much of interest, see, self interest is required, self motivation. When there is no self motivation, this learning cannot happen. At least when there is a teacher in your learning process, teacher will monitor you, teacher will guide you, teacher may punish you if you don't do your learning. But here you are doing according to your convenience. You may not switch into a daily learning habits. So you are not able to reach the success when there is no interest. You are not taking the responsibility. You are not bothered. You are not motivated, and you are not making any sacrifices to learn this process. So definitely we are going to have a failure. So this is the disadvantages of self instruction module, sim. So I hope you understood. I would like to summarize. Sim, it is nothing but self-containing written material which help for the learner to make a self-learning. And that phases of self-learning, sim is preparatory phase, intervention phase, implementation phase, and evaluation phase. And the component of sim: title, introduction, overview, instruction to the learners, objective, pre-test, and you're having a learning activities, formative test, and summary or summation. And definitely you can write about the purpose, advantage, disadvantage of this sim. And the characteristic of sim is it is self-learning, self-motivated, self-interest, self-containing, self-written, everything by your own you're doing it. So this is what called self instruction module, sim. I hope you understood. Please keep reading, keep watching. So I'll meet you in the next class with a new concept. Thank you.